So now you're a little bit acquainted with the basics of golf. However, if you're more on the search for action and adrenaline and being part of an association, you know, I think football may be the right sport for you. And is actually pretty known for soccer in some locales. So you might get a little confused with what soccer is or football. You know, they're pretty much the same, but you know, yeah, as long as you have this, not a pigskin, then that's the right soccer you're talking about. To know more about the basics of this ultimate physical sport, one must acquaint himself with the 17 official laws of the game published by the Federación Internacional de Football Association, or FIFA, football's international governing body. The first law specifies the field of play, or where the soccer match takes place. It regulates everything from line markings to soccer pitch dimensions and how they work, and it requires a rectangular shape of a field. The second law focuses on the ball to be used, which needs to weigh between 410 and 450 grams and must have a circumference between 68 to 70 centimeters. It must be made of leather or any similar material. Limiting the number of players to 11, with one of them as the goalkeeper, is specified in the third law. The following law ensures the safety equipment of players as shin pads or guards and the appropriate shoes, socks, and jerseys. Rules 5 and 6 refers to the powers of the central referee and his assistants as to the enforcement of all the rules of the game. A 90-minute play is the standard match duration divided in halves of 45 minutes as stated in the 7th law. Laws 8 to 11 tackles the more technical terms as to the start of play and when does a restart occur. When is a ball in or out of play? What are the methods of scoring? And the definition of the offside, one of the trickiest rules in the game. The 12th law defines the fouls and misconducts a player can commit, whereas laws 13 and 17 describes the different types of kick, from free kicks to penalty, a throw-in, a goal kick, and the corner kick. With you equipped with all the basics, now it's time to kick that ball and score a goal. Okay, so we're here with no other than the assistant coach of Non Bosco himself, Sir Kid. Coach, hello, good afternoon, how are you?
Good afternoon, sir.
Please tell us a little bit more about the soccer players here that you have here, your athletes. I know that behind us we have our players here. I believe they actually just won a recent championship. Can you please tell us more about that?
Yeah, they were the champion recently for the Milo Little Olympics held in Marikina City.
Oh wow!
And I think this is the first 11-a-side football match, because the first and second and the third that was a 7-a-side.
Okay.
And then the fourth they make it 11-a-side.
On some mga basic na drills diri sa football, can you please tell us more about that?
Basic is before going to the technique. We practice at sa coordination, most especially with the young kids.
Okay.
Coordination like the arm movement.
Great.
Yeah, the coordination of the arms, the lower legs, foot, eye, hand coordination.
Is there any particular equipment that you would recommend when it comes to shoe, shin guards, maybe additionals, maybe like head, like sunglasses, a hat, or something?
When it comes to equipment like shoes, depends with the player.
It really depends.
Yeah,
depending on the player.
Once you're branded player.
Please tell us more about this little quick demonstration here that you have here. Good morning mga tawag kong katong foot, hand, eye coordination. Sige.
Actually, this is part of our warm-up here in Don Bosco. We incorporate basic coordination in our warm-up. Right now, we are doing the foot, eye, hand coordination. So kinanglan, we have to swing the opposite arm. If they are touching the inside of the foot of their left shin, they have to swing the left arm. Our next exercise is single dead leg. So they will perform bringing the right foot up, 90 degrees up, and then swinging the opposite arm, which is left. And then the left foot is dead.
It's just one of those days where you don't want to wake up. Everything is everybody sucks. You don't really know why, but you want to justify ripping someone's head off. No human contact, and if you interact, your life is on contract. Your best bet is
this time they will do the knee high, 90 degrees up, right foot, left foot, and they will swing the opposite arm. If they are bringing the right foot up 90 degrees, left arm must be swing. And vice versa. So feet apart, shoulder width, knees slightly bent, heels up, and then they will do the shuffle.
Damn right, I'm a maniac. You better watch your back, 'cause I'm fucking up your program. And if you're stuck up,
Lambada, they will cross their legs. Leading foot, let's say for example, their leading foot right now is right. So left foot must cross front and behind.
I think you better quit. Let shit slip, or you can leave it with a bad lip. It's all about the he said, she said, ish.
Then back pedal. Go.
Get it. I feel like shit.
I can see this a lot more commonly katong mga defensive moves.
Yeah.
They're going like that. Okay.
Especially if you are defending.
Defending, yes.
They wanna step up. I hope you know I pack a chainsaw.
Okay, sir. So, Coach, I think these are what you were saying about a while ago. Katong mga basic passing or techniques rather. So you have passing. Trapping.
Right now, they were doing passing.
Okay.
Inside pass. The most commonly used pass in football.
Right. You use the
Inside. This one, inside of the foot.
Right.
Right now, they were passing and actually passing at the same time they are receiving the ball. So nagpasa sila, nag-control sila sa bola.
So you can really identify how to stop the ball.
Yeah, when
how
they
to
pass,
catch
they
it.
are using the inside of the foot. And then when they receive the ball, they are using inside the foot, absorbing the ball.
Right.
The one who has the ball, he is practicing passing. The one who is waiting for the ball, he is practicing receiving the ball or stopping the ball or controlling the ball.
So it's really interactive. You really need to have a pair. You can't really practice. You can practice on your own, but I think it's more efficient.
You can practice on your own using the wall.
Ah,
At home
okay.
you can practice. Right now, this is skills.
Right. Okay. So I guess for safety recommendations, do not try this at home. Do it indoors or with a professional.
Trapping the ball with the surfaces of the foot, like inside of the foot, the thigh of the leg, using the chest and even the head, and even the stomach.
So it's not literally stopping.
Timing.
It's just all about timing and precision.
Timing, inside of the foot,
Okay.
with the thigh, with the chest, even the head, and even the stomach.
So what we're seeing right now is they're absorbing with the chest.
Yeah, you're
So they
absorbing the ball using their chest.
There's the particular way.
Again, they will watch
You
the
have to
flight
lean
of the
back a
ball.
little. I
Yeah.
kind of noticed they're
You have
leaning
to
back.
lean slightly backward, breast out. When the ball touches the chest, they need to do breast in.
Coach, can you please tell us some more about sa mga fundamentals of shooting? Do you use the instep? Do you use the side of the foot? What do you use?
The most fundamental in shooting is you are using the shoelace.
Okay.
There's a bone behind the shoelace. That's how you hit the ball, using the shoelace. When it comes to shooting, the most powerful kick is the shoelace. Instep kick. You call that instep kick.
Instep kick. Okay.
Goalkeeper, dako yung kaya siyang role sa football field kay kung walay goalkeeper or atong goalkeeper dili kayo good in technique. So magindi jud ta.
Great.
Very important position.
All right. So what we have here is Kyle doing a quick demonstration of what juggling is all about, using the shoelace of the shoe, the thigh, and then of course importantly the head. And we're trying to see if he can get as much as 20 hits. So apparently we just had Kyle do the juggles already, and I'm really impressed. So I guess, you know, the student could learn a couple of things from the master. So we'll have the assistant coach, Coach Kid, do something about it. Let's see what he got. 20? Was it 22? We counted 22. Apparently he can do 500. Or more. Coach, thank you so much, Coach. I think your players would like to hear some more insteps and want to do some more shooting. So, Coach, salamat kay Coach. We'll see you in the football field. All right, guys. Now you're equipped with enough knowledge and a tutorial at that to set you onto the world that is one of the most amazing and exciting contact sports yet. Now, one last thing though, you ought to engage yourself in a high energy and healthy, nutritious diet to prepare yourself into your body to get that optimal shape. So there's two things that you need to remember. Carbohydrates, that's right, carbs, and proteins. You'll need that high energy where else to obtain that is from including carbs in your diet. Now proteins on the other hand can help with your muscle growth, which hopefully leads to the strengthening of your muscle mass. So that really helps when it comes to protein. So your fish, your bread, rice, sometimes pasta can help too. Keep those in mind and soon you'll be one of those perfect football enthusiasts. When you're having a hard time looking for the right sport for you, hey, you might find the one when it comes to the right sport. And there are a lot of sports out there. Try it out yourself. Try out different kind of games. Try out this sport. Football may be just the one for you. It might unravel your potential. And that's it for this episode of Action en Route. See you guys next time. Once again, this is Patrick Rizari, signing off.